Hey everybody, this is Kiro Shen back once more with another Let's Play. Today we had planned on handling the failure to communicate mission, and I have a couple other hanging about if we have some extra time at the end, but we're going to do this one first and then get it done. As you can see, I did a little shopping, took care of my outfit, and then I also took care of making sure that I was dressed in better armor. So this is a pretty good set of armor, way better than what I was wearing. I do not have a matching back piece of pack, but I do have a balance pack, which is my favorite, and then I'm using the Mantis helmet. I also went to the lodge and stripped all of the magic off of, I call it magic, I stripped all the blue, purple, and yellow stuff off of all the armor and weapons that I picked up, and built one of the weapons, the AA105 that I have the mod for, and so that's all. Well, it's all basically just you pay credits. So I paid credits and built the weapon, and paid credits and upgraded all the upgrade slots that could be upgraded. So it's a pretty good weapon. It'll probably be mostly what I'm using. Just to take a quick look at it. This is it right here. It looks just like the AA99. It's supposed to be the AA99's big brother, the AA105. And as you can see, it does some pretty good damage. It's a single shot, only a 12 magazine, which is considerably less than the AA99. But again, it's semi-auto and a fire rate of 38, as fast as you can pull the trigger, basically. But yeah. Range of 42, accuracy 75. It's a pretty good weapon. I have never tried this particular scope. This came with the weapon, and I really haven't done much with this weapon before, so we'll find out about it together. I did put recon laser sight, the A99 optic, and armor-piercing rounds, as well as high-powered to boost the damage a little bit with a semi-auto. And it is suppressed, so we won't be alerting everybody that I currently have that in the second position. So I also picked up an Urban Eagle, and I sold off a bunch of stuff that I had to get some more money. So you can see I bought 483,000 credits. And additionally, I did some upgrades to the ship. I moved the entrance out front. I have a couple of autocannons, or ballistic autocannons, top and bottom of the cockpit. I've got a missile launcher on top, and I got 4 of the particle beams. So that should be adequate for today's ship fight, which is mostly what this is a ship fight today. So here I am on the ship, and we're ready to take off. So I'm going to go and pick the mission. We're going to go and talk to Albin Lopez, who is the guy who had an emergency call, helped all list vessels come to my farm. So that's where we're going. And here we jump. So here we are. As you can see, I have 1 point short of full power for all my items, which is pretty good. We're going to drop down onto his farm. Hopefully he parks us out in front. We don't have to run there. Half the time I have to run, and half the time it drops me at his farm. So we'll see where it puts me this time. Oh, it put me at the front door. How glorious. I think it has something to do with the size of your ship, but I don't think that's absolute. It just, has seemed to work out that way in the past. Hello, Mr. Albin.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family.
And I could shoot you right back, so.
Sure as hell don't look like it. Easy there. But you came here, what, to help? Looking for some sort of reward?
Well, a reward is nice, but I'm happy to help.
But I guess I'm in. Used to be 4 families that list helped set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye at the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times. Spacers started raiding, and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all.
Well, they're spacers.
Unless you're willing to help some hard-working pig. No arguments here. sync up and get the lay of the land, and then get all of our satellites operational. It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment.
Alright, so I'm going to jump up, and it could be immediate combat. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, but we're going to go to do his satellite first, and then we're going to go and do the other satellites, and we can expect 3 or 4 ships at each satellite, except I don't think the WEN satellite has any, but as I recall. We'll see as we go, and you'll see as quick as I do. This is primarily ship combat, and we're going to get 3, 6, 9, maybe 12 in this these first 3, 4 satellites that we go and fix. Then after that we'll have a couple of battles with, I think it's 4 or 5 each. I think that depends on difficulty. Speaking of which, let's take a look at the difficulty we have set. We currently have it at very hard, so not going to be a piece of cake. I should be able to handle it. If not, believe me, I will turn it down one. But I should be able to handle it with what I got on here. And the first satellite, is that it? Well, I think it's not yours. Recognize this ship? Which one was I on? And I loot, so I mean, I probably could get away without looting. I have money, but it's just part of the whole thing that we go through here. So, excuse me, I got a frog again. I don't know why I get these as soon as I turn on the recording. It's probably psychosomatic, but alright, now the next one. I'll repair the satellite. I gotta repair the satellite. Where is it? Now there is a way to do space combat and really almost never get hit, especially these guns which have a 3,500 meter range. But I think that's iffy way to do it.
Take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that. Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
And I usually go to the Lemaire first, so we'll just follow that pattern. And I only do that because, I don't know, just because. Doesn't really matter. And you'll notice in this fight that my main weapons run out of juice pretty fast. It's because of the weapons that I chose for this. They fire faster and they do a lot of damage real fast, but they also have this other problem where they run out of juice really quickly. In case you wonder what I'm doing, I go into targeting mode, which most of the time is your R button, and eventually people will be firing at me slower than normal when I do that. I don't get it yet, but I have to advance the skill, and to do that I have to go into that targeting mode and kill them. So I could look at the skill, and maybe I'll do that later, and then you can get an idea of what we're doing here. But it gives us, we can target specific areas. I always target the engines because then they're dead in space. They can still fire at you though, so got to watch that part. But yeah, it's just a way to get a little more accuracy. And oh my gosh,
Another satellite up. And broadcasting. Lopez to Lumiere. Jacqueline, are you there?
sorry, I usually slow down, but I got too busy talking to you.
I'm almost glad to hear your voice.
Listen, we need to meet. All of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No games. No rules. Times have changed. We need to move on or we'll all be the status quo footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine.
Huh.
I closed the call. So that's good old Jackie. Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
The band is not too tough at this point, so we'll go there next. And I should be pretty close. I'll take a quick peek. It's the Mantis. And not your lucky day. Am I not getting credit for these ships? That should be 9 ships I've killed, right? I'm getting credit over here. Well, I guess we're going to not target. I'm picking on the biggest one first, I guess. So that was 3. Let's just go take a quick look. We got 3, and we got 1 there. I want that one. So right there you can see that time to lock onto enemy ships is reduced by 15%, so I lock on faster. It makes my missiles more effective. And then target locked on ships fire at you 25% slower, so they can't fire as fast, therefore reducing the damage that I'm receiving. And as you can see, I also have shields, and those are ready to go up. And I have engines, and that's ready to go up. That's used almost all my points. My shields are now an extra 40%, and my speed is an extra... my ship boost lasts longer. So I got 10% increase in top speed, and my boost lasts longer, and it cools down faster. So that's good. And then over here, my piloting goes up in 6 more ships. So maybe I was at 0 of 15. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misremembering. I have a tool on up there. Pick this up. I know seems like it takes a long time, but it's really not that long. And then we'll target that, and we'll fire it up.
Signal. Lopez, Banda? Banda, you there? You got the satellites back up? And help. Big help from a friend. I didn't know you had friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. That thing? We have to meet.
Oh, my cargo hold's full.
Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. Oh, she was a real peach about it. So she's in? Has to be her ship, but she's in. I'll come over. And Alvin. It's good to hear you. Oh, you're choking me up here. And that's Chandler. Good people. Maybe too good. More satellites to fix.
Let me jump out of the chair for a second here. So we can do something about the inventory in my hold. I don't know if there's much I can do, but we'll take a look. Resources. I got a lot of aluminum in there. 681 of 682. Let's pick this up. And we'll pick this up, and this, and this, and this, and this. And then I will open my stash, go to resources, put it all in there. And then I should have, I got 150. Back in the chair. Spin around to get those 2 high dollar goods from the other ship. And then off to the last satellite, which is really a piece of cake because we've already handled all the people that we have to fight. So this will be just repair the satellite and then meet him at his farm. Oh yeah, Lemaire's ship is first. And this is where I pull out my best duds and take a Hippolyta. Although I did pick up a new plus 10% persuasion necklace from the EIT collection. That's one of the mods that I use. I use three different mod sets for clothing. I do one that's called EIT, which is pretty normal clothing. You get it from the EIT store in New Atlantis. Then I do one for bounty hunters, which you can either build on your in your workbench, or you can buy it from the guy in Aquila. In Aquila City, the first guy on the left, that mercantile store right there has those ones, and then the Crimson X is the third clothing, which you can buy either in Red Mile or on the Fleet in Cricks system, or you can build it at your workbench. So that's where I'm getting all these extras. So here's a Crimix outfit. The top is different, but you can't see it because of the jacket, which is an EIT jacket. Then there's a bounty hunter, has different belts, and if there's just regular form wear, but they do merge in. Oh, Cyber Ops, I have that one too. So I have 4. And that one's at EIT as well. Anyway, so in my inventory, in my apparel, I have a necklace. The Money 2 necklace gives me 10% persuasion. I am going to put on, I thought I just picked it up, there it is. Oh, and then of course I flipped it back instead of putting it on. I put that on, which screws up the whole look, but I don't care, I'm only wanting it for the stats right now. And then, do I have any Hippolyta? Aid Hippolyta. I'll put that right there for now.
Sure, the spacers got the weapon. No contact with them. All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. And they died. Dangerous.
They gotta have their little gab session.
That's rich coming from you. You've scammed me time and time again, Alden.
And here's where you get a little bit of background from them.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our assets.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word? First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay. Here, with heartfelt compliment. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. You can help kick the spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so.
And see, there's a lot of options here. I just usually take the first one. It's the fastest way through the dialogue.
So we're not babes in the wood. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first. And when Lys sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon.
That's what you get when you play the fool. Yeah, and I've used, like, again, I've done all of these different ones, and you get a little bit more information if you choose how bad is it, but again, I'm just looking for getting through the conversation.
Band is good folk. Hopefully. We need to cooperate now, but also in the future. We need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Ben and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. The family's got the most ships and crew by far. If she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
And it's true, we can win with just the two of them, but it's way easier with Lemaire on board.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up? You've done us a good turn. I know it was paying work, but a lot of mercs wouldn't even take up this contract. You here to talk about the defense pact?
I'm gonna do it for fun.
Might be worth a laugh if the stakes weren't so high. I mean, I agree that right now coming together makes sense, but going forward, it's hard to imagine Jackie and Albert working together for the long haul without one winding up with a knife in his back. If you can get those stubborn mules to work together, really together, they might be able to see the sense of this defense pact going forward. Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pact. You got one ship operational, another we can patch up. Not much, but you'll have us when you need us.
Sorry, I'm like coughing in between all this conversation.
We need to stand together.
I'm gonna take the Hippolyta now.
Just so you know, Alden is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
And I only have just enough to start working on the very first level of persuasion.
Might be I misjudged you. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the Spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose.
So this is a conversation that is all luck of the roll. Either you make the roll or you didn't. I usually like to save, and I did not save, which is my error.
I may not be some sort of military expert. That is a good point.
Never ask her if she wants us to fight for you, because, she'll say yes. And that'll be the end of the conversation.
Well, that's certainly true.
And here's the risky part. 6 has worked for me before, but I usually only use that if I'm desperate.
They're already a headache as is. Well, you might have a point. Fine. Let Alden know that I'm willing to try this defense pact for now.
A defense pact gives us a real chance at a future. So is a defense pact. Come on, don't keep me in suspense. Well, she has every right to hold a grudge. But she's joining us anyway? How in the hell did you manage that?
And the answer here doesn't manage either, but I always like giving him this one so that he knows he's just an ass.
Wait, words can do that? Like I said, miracles never cease. So, the sensors have picked up 2 contact streams. Undoubtedly our spacer friends. We don't have many ships, but we can send them with you. Or hold them in reserves, your call.
And I'm going to tell him to send them with because the ship that I'm flying is not Uber, and I'm on very hard, so I'm going to send them. That will cut down the number of ships we have in the final battle,
You got it.
but it shouldn't matter too much.
You deal with the spacers, meet back on my farm.
The difference is I may not be able to get all the kills. Either way, I don't care. I'd rather live through the ordeal. So here we go. We're going to jump to the battle and see how we're doing. Now, how are we doing on time? We are at 30 minutes. Well, 31 minutes. So we're doing pretty good on time. That's good. And we'll just go to the lowest one. That's usually how I roll. That's the madness. Madness. I don't think we lost any of our allies, and that's good because anybody we don't lose does join us. And mainly, just so you know, mainly I'm just looking for ship parts because that's 2 ship parts I've used in this scattering of battles. Where's the other one? That one's closer. And of course, I really don't think I got any. Might have gotten one. There's one. Alright, and now the next one. So, some of the tricks for battle are when you are heading towards them, how do you stop from getting killed? Well, it's really pretty simple because when you are boosting, they lose their lock. But just like me, they can fire without a lock, and if they lead you well, they can get you. So it's just a matter of and your space bar is reverse thrusters, so they give you the ability to turn faster. Come on, don't get in the way, dude.
Spacer contacts eliminated. That was, wow, some good flying there. Lopez is ready for you at the farm. Thanks.
They're about the same. I should be finished with my first level, so I'm going to check that before I head out. I think I had a longsword. A Lemire longsword? Yeah, it is. Let's go see. And we finished. So we are now Class B certified. Woo! Now we just need 30 kills for Class C. That's cool. And I finished that as well, but I'm out of points. Took a lot of shield damage. Alright, so in case you wonder what I just did, I pointed at it in a circle and then hit R to automatically travel to it. So, or to set my course and then X to travel to it. It landed me twice in the front. That is so awesome. It must be a size thing, but usually I'm like off in the distance I was facing, about 400 meters. And then of course you have to run in and it takes time and it's a pain. Got a little bit of gravity.
Glad to hear you're back. Safe and sound. Xander, you owe me 30 credits. You're tougher than I thought. Easy money. So while you were doing that, I used the communication satellites to triangulate some spaces.
You did what?
You did what?
I'm more than just a pretty face. Anyway, there's an old derelict star station the spacers are using as a base. Our ships ain't exactly in the best of repair. We'll see how many we can get back online for the big show. There are undoubtedly a lot of spacers there, both ships and men on the station itself.
That's like
We need to
10 ships or right in that vicinity of numbers.
100% agree. So, oh glorious leader. This is it. The big one. We need to bring everything we got to bear. We'll all be waiting for you to jump in.
Damn it. I should have had more oomph than that, but that's alright. I took no damage, or maybe a point or two. But actually, if I happen to be, I'm not, but if I happen to be trying to get some points in acrobatics, that would have helped. In order to move forward in acrobatics, you have to take damage from falling. And we're taking off. Let's see, we got 38 minutes in, so we got 20 minutes left, so we might have a little time at the end. If not, no big deal. Just kind of a fun one. Hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. We got one more fight, and then we go on to the station. One more space fight, and we go on to the station, and we kill spacers on station. This is one of those times where if you have ground combat as your thing, and you took it's not called Groundpounder, terra firma, then it's not going to be helpful. And here we go, we're jumping in.
Open fire! Fire!
Oh, you're in range. Oh, sorry, you died.
You'll be nothing but debris when we're done here.
And now
Come on.
reinforcements.
We got reinforcements. More contacts jumping in.
Oh, come on. Can't get to pick those up. Man.
Taking hull damage. Oh yeah, you're done. Blaster to hell.
Well, I'm full, so I don't see any contacts. How come he hasn't called us to go in yet?
Excuse me.
Oh, there's still Spacer Coyote out there.
Sky's clean. Everyone, start loading the star station. It's time to reclaim this system for good.
I don't know how good it is, but there we go. Now this is a kind of a hairy fight. I like this fight. I like this mission. This is a fun little mission to do. It usually gets you quite a few ship kills and some ground kills. So let's go take a look. And when we get on board, I'll take a look at my gun stats. I need 38 ballistics. I need 10 pistols. And 50 rifle kills. I think we're going to go for rifle kills, which will give me ballistics at the same time. I probably should pick up some pistols, but I'm really not all that interested in pistol kills. They just happen to be something that I'll get along the way. They're already fighting in there. I'm going to quickly loot. Oh, can't get up that way.
You be the one dying.
Right after you. I need to get reload going. I'm just looting like crazy because, you know, I didn't loot all those spacers down there. Maybe they'll still be there when I get back. I did go up a level. I can pick reload now. 30% faster reload will be helpful. Usually I do this with a companion. I don't have companions yet. Ooh, scavenging went up. Nice. I'll have to read my book.
Damn it! Found me a gun! Open up! There you are! Shit! Clip slide!
Alright, let's see. Bite me. Yes, that was my sniper rifle, which I love, this sniper rifle. I mean, it's not the best sniper rifle in the game, but it's a good one. Best sniper rifle in the game is, in my opinion, the hard target. This one is darn good, and I think I would call it my second favorite. I haven't actually done anything to it. This is just the way I picked it up. I shot the helmet right off him. Or maybe it was somewhere laying around, who knows. Ooh, prototype equipment. Grunt magazine, stolen safe key. What are they hiding from me? Too much heat. Yep, too much heat. Jackpot. Gal Bank. Safe. Pick that up. And let's go look at that safe. Not terrible. Mostly ammo. Good ammo. Nothing else back here. Might be something down below, but I don't care. I don't go scrounging around for stuff. Too much. I guess that's kind of a lie. I go scrounging around for stuff all the time. But I'm not going to right now.
breath I've taken in months. I make no illusion. You did this. And now it's up to us to keep it going. Just another job for you, huh? The rest of the families and I, well, we chipped in for a reward. You know, it's probably a pittance compared to what someone like you. Just dirt poor farmers and miners just trying to get by. I think I need to shut up now.
I just told him keep the credits. It's only 2,500 credits, so.
Are in this system. You come back and visit. We'll give you a warm welcome for the ages.
I guess it's level based, but still. So, that's it with them. You can come back and visit. I've actually come back to the station a couple times. There's not really much here, but I've come back anyway. Drama pack. You know, I wish there was a way to gain permanent control out of these robots that are down below. Like maybe add them to my outpost. That would be awesome. But you can't. But it would be cool. So there's these worker robots. And they can double as security robots. And, yeah. I just, didn't pick them up.
We did it. We did it. I'm alive. I'm alive, right?
Yeah, we should celebrate. I know, dirty old man.
You are incredible.
I'll give you all day to stop saying that. And, you know, I could get ammo from these guns if I just pick them up, but, you know, I really don't care that much. I have plenty of stuff. I'm going to take all of what he's got, though. Here's the robot, so over here you can turn them on and they'll guard the people here, but you can't get them for yourself. And they're Model A's, so they're, you know, potentially military level. And I can activate them. I can upgrade friend and foe. They can be my friend, but they won't pile onto my ship and go with me. And I wanted those 50 cals because that's exactly what my sniper rifle uses.
I'm alive, right?
Nope, you're dead. You died. Didn't notice?
Captain, greetings.
Hello, Vasco. All right. So, where are we on time? We are just about there. Got about less than 5 minutes left, so it'll be basically jump back to Jemison, and actually I'm going to jump back to my. I should go there. I did not pick up the contraband because I didn't want to mess with it. I'm going to go to my. Oh, come on. Didn't I make one? I did make one. My outpost, where I should have a place to put. Oh, that's the wrong one. A place to put people when I get them. I need to make sure of that because pretty soon here I'm going to go after, you know, Return to Vectera, so when I do return to Vectera, I assign them here. Lynn and that's a Varun ship. We know what that means, right? That means we have to deal with them. Because otherwise they will attack the place and then we'll be screwed. So, there are bad guys on our planet, and they do not mean us well. In case you're wondering how I run so fast, I have an amp. I get amps early as soon as I can. I need to finish the research on them and do that, but then I'm going to go capture the ship. You can log off anytime you want. I'm going to just capture it, and then that'll be it for me for this video. As a matter of fact, I think I'll make it for me before I go capture the video. It's pretty easy. You just jump inside and kill everybody and then sit in a chair. Well, I'll do it anyway. It may put me a couple minutes over, but they're off to the right. I always grab the bosses. I do the full strip on the bosses. There's a reason for that, and basically it is because oftentimes they will have armor on them that is better than normal, and it's hidden in their stats, and it's a chance it will drop, but it doesn't always drop. So I got calibrated from them too, so they had an advanced armor, or calibrated, but more advanced than normal. And that's done. I'm going to exit the ship. I don't want to fly this right now, and I'm going to go to my where are the others? Your arm works just as well if I'm trying to kill you and you want to hide. Where'd this guy go? Oh, there's still one out here. I don't know, some bug in the game. I picked up a laser rifle, the Equinox, and it was a 11,000 damage. I doubt I'll get one of those today, but you know, hey, we'll pick one up anyway. Alright, let's see, where's my home? Right there. And there we are. So that will be it for me today. So this is Gero Shen saying be excellent to one another and peace out.